Hi, Julie Torrens here. So, little bit of a setback on the winter journal because I ran out of pockets, and so we're going to get started on making some more. I've got a 12-inch by I don't know how many inches. Let's see. This is about 7.5 inches tall, 12 inches across. And I'm going to make one of those zigzag pockets. I'm using leftover from Christmas. Let's stick with the 4. Leftover from Christmas, an 8 background paper that I had bought and used for a different project, but it's perfect for the winter journal. So I'm just took another scrap of that and I cut it on a diagonal to make, I call them zigzag pockets. I've seen Gayla Costanelli make them. I think Julie at Camellia Craft Designs has made them. So I don't really know who to originally credit it for. I know you couldn't see that whole thing, but you saw some. So I thought we would start out with the zigzag pocket. I'm not sure where I put the journal. Well, that's okay. So let's do this one this way. And we'll do the other one the other way. And so we'll have different from the two-sided paper. Do you know what I mean? See, like I could fold this now this way, and it's a different look. So, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way we go with it. But I like the green color of it. I like the gold. Kind of a gold color. So, we didn't put a zigzag pocket in the other one, or so I should say so far. All right. So art glitter glue just along here and the bottom. I've made these before, so if it seems like I'm not going real step by step, I'm kind of not. Yeah, I am new still at this whole journal making adventure. I love it. Absolutely love it. But, I misjudged how much I need of things. So I think that's kind of to be expected. Plus, I haven't taken the time to just make a bunch of like bases or kind of blanks that I can just go ahead and use whenever. And I'm just going to run a bead of glue here at the bottom. But there's really nothing on the side for the third pocket. And I'm easing it down a little bit. There we go. So this is Stamperia paper, and it's their Christmas of 2023, and it was their paper packet of backgrounds. So I had used it for a project in gift giving this year, and I had some pages left over. Okay, so this one needs to go this way. And so this is on, this green pattern is on top instead of the gold. There we go. So same thing. So how are you? And what's happening? This is Sunday, the 14th of January, 2024. And we are literally having a blizzard. It was very well, advertised, that's not the right word. We were warned. We were warned. We knew this was coming. And with the lake effect snow, they always add that caveat, that they're telling us what they know will happen, but it could be more because they don't even try to predict what the lake effect. Well, we started out that we were supposed to get up to a foot. Oh, we've got that. I honestly think we're 22 inches. Now, if I found out it was 20, okay. If they say 15, not here. We've got more than that here. So, yeah, we were warned and I was ready. I am just so thankful that through all this, because at the onset, we had 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And the beginning snow was kind of that heavier, wet snow. And they had warned us about the possibility of power outages, which makes all the sense in the world. But I was just praying, no, please don't take away our power. And we haven't had any power outages. So I'm really grateful for that. Okay, so just like that, we've got 2 pockets. And I'm not sure if I want to decorate them now. We could certainly get started, or if it would be something more I would want to do once it's in the book. Yeah, let's just get some pockets made, and then we can, decide what we want to do. I did not ink these, and I'm kind of thinking, should I have? Because I was debating about, I really don't want to use a whole lot of that vintage photo or brown or gray. And I wasn't sure about the blue. I guess I could try the aquamarine. We could try it on one because see, it's not the same. It doesn't need to be the same, but it is. It's a bluish color, bluish greenish. Let's just see. There we go. So I put it on in my community page. So if you are subscribed, then you should have got notification. I posted some pictures of what the snow is looking like for me, which is pretty dramatic. But I feel very fortunate that I live in an area where we do not struggle with a lot of snow. I mean, if there's a lot of snow, there's a lot of snow. There's no making small of that. It's not, 25 inches. You guys in Grand Rapids can handle it. We can't handle it, but we handle it better than an awful lot of other places. But there's just, there's only so much time available to handle it. Now, where I live, private property, we don't depend on the city for where we park and that kind of stuff. Okay, I like that. So, and they've been working a lot where I live to get the parking lot in shape. And I think they've done a heroic job. They really have. I mean, there's not that many men that do it. They've got decent equipment though. They really do. One guy was going through with a bobcat. I guess I know that's a brand name, like a telehandler, I think it might be called. Anyway, it's just like a smaller kind of a machine. You ride in it, but you can put different types of equipment on the front of it, and so it can do different things for you. Well, they had like a plow thing in the front of it, and he was going into all the parking spaces where cars weren't and was dragging snow out of them so more parking places would be available. And they've been shoveling and plowing all of our sidewalks and things. So, I mean, that's all you can expect. I think, like I said, they're doing great. Okay, already I like those better. I really wasn't not liking them. So what's on my mind is, I don't know where my journal is. Hang on, it's right within reach. I'm going to grab it. Oh, I dropped it twice. Okay. blizzard brain that I didn't have it ready. Okay, so this is like huge pages. So let's just think about where these might go. Here was one spot I was thinking, but let's go in deeper because the front of the book tends to have more than the back of the book, or even the middle of the book. Isn't that pretty? I like the way these pages look. And I think we're near the middle here. Maybe not, but this needs something. And I love that we've got green. So we could do this one, or we could do this one. And I think I like this one better. I'm thinking that I want to glue it down. I'm not going to put anything in the back pocket. And I want to decorate it once it's on. So let's do that. Let's do that. So I've heard from a few people, Michigan and Canada, Alberta, Canada, saying that, you know, they're having challenging weather as well. My friends in the Detroit area, not so much, just a couple inches, they said, which I'm about, I would guess, 50 miles north of Detroit, but way, 200 miles or more west. So yeah, I don't expect them to have the same weather as us, but it does seem like it's miraculous that they didn't get as much as we did. Now, the lake effect snow hadn't really started till today. And it was when I woke up this morning that I know we had another 10 inches by then. So anyway, enough snow talk, huh? I am snug as a bug. This morning, and it's afternoon now, I did a bunch of fussy cutting because I had, again, miscalculated, and so I did some more of my winter things, and I definitely want to use them. I like them a lot. Okay, find a place to set that. Now this will be covered partly, you know, by tags and such. But see, I like that. I like this. Oh, let's do that. I like that. I do like it better when I just tap out some of that white. I'm trying to open the ink. There we go. I am going to use the Vintage Photo because it's kind of the lightest neutral, and I'm just gonna lightly go over where those needles are sticking out because it's just such a contrast, but I'm keeping it off of the snow. There, just those needles. See, I like that better. Okay, let's get this down. So I fussy cut like 3 pages of my, I'm sorry for my arm, like 3 pages of my printable. And then, is it every time, every video that my pin and my glue just gets too goopy and it won't go back? Probably. I should be a better parent when it comes to my art glitter glue, I guess. But there. Let's get a new pin. Then my grandson, I wanted to make some Valentines for him, for his classmates, and for his teachers. So I cut out the images I have ready for that. And what else did I cut out? It seemed like I did 3 different topics. Well, I think I reprinted some of the winter labels. So it was some of my artwork, the labels that I made using the Bing artificial intelligence, and then the, oh, I like that. And then the Valentine things. So, and I've got 30 images or 30 focal points kind of ready. And my daughter-in-law said she thinks if I get 20, that'll cover his class and his teachers. So that will be nice. Let's do that. Maybe one of these. I like the blue and the pinky purple on the gold and with the green. I think it looks really pretty. The glue stick. Yeah, so a few hours of doing the fussy cutting, and I like to fussy cut. Let me know in the comments if you find it relaxing or if you find it awful. It seems like there's 2 very distinct camps. Those that enjoy it, find it relaxing, and those that just dread it. I don't mind buying like die cut or pre-cut like elements, but I find that they've generally been made on such heavy paper, like cardstock or maybe even a little bit heavier, and because of their cutting process, there's a white halo generous around everything, and so it kind of turns into not my favorite. You know what I mean? Okay, I like that. Yes, yes, yes. Something kind of more winter down here. One of these big winter flowers. Or maybe an image. It's going to, again, it's going to be covered up, but I still like a little something. Don't you? Let's see what's in here. Like this. I can tuck it in. I like that. Let's do that. Let's put that in there. Little lantern. I think it looks warm. So that's how my beginning of my day went. Church is closed, but our church has a very strong online presence, so I'm used to watching church online, so that was fine. I'm glad for the safety of others that they're willing to just close the doors when it's this dangerous. And frankly, I don't know who they would even get to clean their parking lot, because that's huge. And it's more than one parking lot. It's like 3 large parking lots. I know this has to come down. Well, it's going down right there. That's where she's going. Now this is right on that edge. I'm going to try to tack it down with the little art glitter glue, but if it doesn't want to stay, it's going to get cut off, because it's a stress point right there on the edge. I feel like I'm just keep putting my hand in front of you all the time. Sorry. Okay, we'll give that a chance to attach, but I really like that. Okay, good. I'm glad we filled that. Now we've got another one just like it. Almost just like it. See, looks like this. So let's find another page. Now here's our middle. So we were almost to the middle on this. That really needs a jazzy tag or something. I like our writing space. Now this is the opposite of what we just were working on. We've got a lot going on here. Let's flip a few more. What about here? There's a big something or another. As a matter of fact, let's get a little something on this even before we get started. I'm going to pull out a couple of these larger blue flowers. And maybe a couple of pink. And some leaves. Definitely. Maybe, I think I'll save a pine cone or an evergreen tree for a little bit further down. But let's do something with these right off the bat. Now this, see, I'm gonna put it, and I'm gonna have it more towards the left-hand side because, you know, we're going into the ditch. But see, I don't mind if this is like here. Okay, let's get started with that much. Let me get a couple of leaves out there. I want to just refresh my memory. All right, so about here. And then another one here. I will admit, I really am enjoying working on a winter journal in this weather. You know, I'm sitting here, I can see the snow. My vision has been blocked quite a bit because I have a balcony and it has a railing around it that's fairly wide, and the snow is just piled up. It's probably, oh, maybe 30 inches. It's up there. So, all right, I like this. I think this is a good start before we put that pocket on. Okay, now let's get the pocket. And again, I'm not going to put anything on like to tuck behind. I'm going for this to be flat down. It's got 2 pockets, that's enough. I go a little pocket crazy anyway. Boy, that's kind of some ASMR, huh? With the furnace going, as I run this tip over the glue, I can feel where glue is already starting to set up. Isn't that something? Let's get it as straight as I know how. Paper towels. Yes, I am. I'm not watching birds. I haven't seen birds. I haven't seen any of the duck or geese, not even flying. Yesterday, towards evening, I did see some birds flitting around in some of the trees, but so far today, no. And it is definitely windier at this time than it was at this time yesterday. And we're at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, now, what do you say? I like it. Oh, maybe I should get a leaf. Let me do that. Ooh, I almost put the glue on the front of the leaf. Okay, these flowers are so big that I don't always know, like, I'm not a good judge of where a leaf can go. Okay. So if you watched my video yesterday, or the last one, today is Sunday. A video is going to be going up Monday. So it'll be the Monday video that I told you I made some lasagna that is like frozen. I did make that because that was, like day one of the big snow, and heated up the oven. It took an hour in the oven. It was great. Okay, before I do the pink flowers, I want some winter on here. I mean, those flowers to me are wintry because they're the colors and white splashes and all that. It looks wintry to me. I'm just wondering, I do have, but the tree would go, and I feel, well, the tree could go here, and then this could be like it's in front, like this tree is far away, this tree we're just catching a little bit. Let's see. I have another little tree. Well, let's get the trees on there because I like them. Well, I mean, I like it all, but I'm just kind of liking the way that looks. I'm going to do the vintage photo again for the same reason as the pine cone. The white I'm just kind of going around the edge of it, so it's not so starky whitey. Okay, there's one. And here's number 2. Let's get this one on first. I may need to tuck it in just a touch. And then this guy, the littler one, can go in front. Didn't mean to bang my glue on the table like that. It just happened. And I'm not going to worry about cutting into this pocket that little bit. I think it's fine. It's got plenty of room up here for a little something. Okay, that looks fine. Yes. Okay, I realize it's subtle, but that's okay. I think it's fine. All right. So we got those 2 pockets in. Now let's just kind of go through, and I'll tell you what I did. I took one of my printables. I'll show you which one. It's the one with the blue and, well, are they all blue? Not this one. Not that, and not the trees. Not that one. Wouldn't it be something if it's not in here? Wouldn't that be something? This one. So I took this one and I printed it on cardstock, and I cut it out in some tag shapes and some pocket shapes just to kind of see what we might need. See, like here. Should I do that? Is it too much of the same? In a way, I kind of like it. Let's do that. So yeah, I made them out of cardstock instead of printing it on printer paper. So I think I'm going to put the lighter to the top and the darker to the bottom. Yep. And I'm going to go with the cobalt. So that ink looks like this. Archival. So no matter what type of medium I use, it will not budge. There's my signature right at the bottom. I never know where that's going to land once things are printed and cut and spun around and turned inside out, but it's okay. It's on there. Oh, yes. I like that very much. Let's glue it down and then we can decorate a little bit. Close the glue stick for a minute. Get the art glitter glue. Let's go. I did not have you open that long. Good. Good. Yeah, so whether it's my printables or one of the other ones from PM Artist Studios, they've got a really nice variety. There's some freebies out there. If you've never experimented with printables, go over there and get some freebies. Or, you can even look on Ko-fi, K-O-F-I. There's a couple of really, really nice digital people that make digitals, and they've got them on there for free. Marcy with Misadventures with Mixed Media, I'll get her linked in the video. I believe she's got some free printables on Ko-fi. I'm very sure of it. So, Marcy, if you catch this video, give us the high sign about your printables, because I know you've got some out there for free, and try it free. See how your printer likes it, see how you like it, All right, let's see here. I like that pink on the blue, and maybe a purple. I think it's really the same. I just called it pink, but I think it's really purple. Now this one, it's a subtle difference. It's not pink like this, but we can put those two on. Why not? Why not? Okay. And just one regular cut. I've got a couple leaves there going. Let's get these on here. I think they're sweet. Yep, look on Ko-fi. Look on PM Artist Studios. PM Artist Studios has, different styles on their printables that are free. They've got like the back of a postcard for you could make your own postcards. They've got a printable. It's kind of an organic, naturey, natural one. I don't remember the name of it, but when you look at mine is linked in the description. Just look around the site, and they even have a search if you want to just put free printable. I'm sure something will come up. All right, I want this one. I think I want a couple of leaves. Let's get those on there. I have little embellishments here on my glue page, so I'm not turning my glue page, and I need to. It's getting too sticky. But obviously I'm not doing anything about it right this minute. All right. Now with the, let's do the half, or the kind of on an angle flower. I've got to be careful because that's the opening. So we don't want to close that off. And now a pink flower facing us. Okay, I like that. I like this. Now, let's turn this over. We can work with that. And I've got this. I like it. I'm just trying to see what I might like to go with it. A little flower? I mean, little flowers would not be hanging on that little branch. And that's the only branch I have left. But I like it. I'm going to put it up there. Should have cut out some more, but I didn't know. I think that when I looked in my little container, what few of these I had, they look like more than what they really are, because they've got those pine needles that just stick up and go every which way. It looks like you have a whole bucket full. All right, that looks nice on the gel print. Okay, and when we get some tags in there, I think it'll look great. Now, do we have, see, I like that. I love this. And see, this is the end. So, I wouldn't mind a little something here. However, I think I have another kind of pocket, because I don't want two of these in a row. Do you know what I mean? Now, we can make tags out of those, no problem, and we can trade them up. But I thought I had one more. I'm sure I do. I have one more of that paper that was from the paper pad. Did I tuck it in somewhere? I don't believe so, because I'm certainly not going to start tearing pockets off. All right, let me just, I tell you, I have a very hard time moving things on this brown paper. All right, here's one. This is one that I could use. Let's start with it. The other one may show up. Okay. It's a little pocket, but that's okay. Yep. This side is that the birds and stuff, but it just happens that all of them are under snow and things like that. So I think I'm going to go with this side. Don't know why I grabbed that. Okay, and let's round the corners for a change. Get some ink. And I've got the cobalt going, so I'm going to just keep going with the cobalt. I'm going to have a little more on the corners. Okay, I like that. We can get it glued down, and I have a little pocket that we decorated that we haven't used yet, and we could use that on here. Okay. I think tonight I am just going to make myself a big salad because I have a lot of salad ingredients in the fridge, and it wouldn't hurt to get them moving. But I've got fresh mushrooms, I've got cabbage, I've got the lettuce, all kinds of goodies. Toss some raisins in it. I've got some almonds, I've got some sunflower seeds. Okay, now, this is the one that I was talking about. We can put that right there. Yep, let's do that. Well, this page came to life, didn't it? I do not think we're going to get the lace on it, but you know, once we get to that lace video, that goes real fast. And we'll get the lace on and do a flip through. Now this journal, the winter journal, is going to be in a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you're one of those kind people that watch my videos but you haven't hit the subscribe yet, today's a good day. Do it. It's free, and then you will be notified when I put out my information for the giveaway, because you know, I can't say when right now it'll be because I don't have the subscribers yet. So do please subscribe and join our community. It's a nice community. We have a lot of fun. All right, let's see what we've got in the images that I printed out that might go there. That might be too big, but it could go down. I don't mind that. I kind of like the subtle blue with the blue and the blue. Yeah, let's do it. Let's definitely do it. That's one of the reasons why I like putting the pockets on sometimes before I decorate. I don't do it every time, but I like to do it sometimes because then you can run your embellishments right off the pocket onto the page. And I think that can be a nice look. Oh, that is so pretty. Good. It's a vase full of pine cones and a few pine needles. Yes, that looks good. A little something over here. What do you say? Let's go back and see what we've got. Something in the long and narrow. See, that's too wide. Like maybe one of those people again. If I can, yeah, like her. Should she be coming out of the pocket? I like her. It's kind of tight squeeze, isn't it? Aw. Oh, okay. That might be better. All right. And I'm going to stick a little bit of music note paper behind. So let's tear Let's tear some of this out here. Just kind of trying to go in an irregular sort of a pattern. Don't need to throw that away. Okay, I think that's good. I do want to ink it up, and I'm going to use the cobalt. And I'm going to give it a good margin. I'm kind of liking this blue page, you know, where it's blue. I'm not hitting it with a loud punch of something. And I'm kind of liking that for a, you know, just a different look. Tip over. Wait. Don't be so crooked. Okay, that's nice. Now let's get our little lantern here. Ooh, I gouged the glue. You know what? I think the glue is getting low. And I don't know about you, but I tend to gouge it more when it is getting low. I like that. That looks sharp. I think once we get some things coming out of those pockets, it's going to be good. All right. Very good. Now I'm looking over here. Quit looking, huh? Okay. A longer, here's an up and down tag. I like her. And then maybe there we go. Let's do these. Little tags. They're fun. You know, the other thing about my glue, it's getting gloopy, and I just think it's because my heat is running. I haven't turned the oven on, so I mean, I don't need to heat my house with the oven, but it's just if I happen to be cooking, that, you know, then the furnace isn't running and blowing through the house. All right, that's good. Okay, I'm going to set the book aside, and let's just work on a couple of pockets. See, like here, or not pockets, I'm sorry, tags. So this we can hold off on, but I've got some of these, and let's do these three if we can, okay? So first of all, let's turn them into tag shapes. And they're white on the back because I just printed them off on plain white cardstock. So a writing space is already built in. There's one. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys talk about when it comes to this video, because we should be like past the storms. And I know, you know, different parts of the country. Now, my sister is in Atlanta, Georgia, and they had like 3 days of rain, 1 day of really blustery tornadoes, this and that, then just a day of sheets of rain falling. So, you know, different parts of the country, it just, this weekend has just been unusual. So let me know, how did it go? It's fascinating to me. Okay, now I have these different strips and stripes and things that are, you know, cut off. I don't like that. I'm not crazy about that. What about the bird one? Okay, I like that. All right, so I'm just going to cut it just below the bird here. Let's glue it down. And then I'm just going to trim where it's coming up over the edge. Yes, I like that. Okay, I think I have it hanging over the bottom just a touch. There we go. And now here and here. I'm going to go over the trash. There. Okay, I like that. That's a good start for that one. Now, they're all the same in so much as if the color didn't go on one, it's not going to go on the other. What about this one? See, I like that. Okay, well, I think I want it this way. We've got some more of like that gold in there. But I think I'm going to try to trim it ahead because I feel like I would really be wasting a lot of glue and cardstock. Oh, yeah. Okay, Julie, let us know how you're going to use that piece. All right, let's get this one glued up. Got to get it where I cut it. Okay, that's good. I like that. And now we've got this one. What else do we have? This is the same. I've got that bird again. What about this? Hang on. This is from my printable. Let's glue that on. I'm going to try to cut it as straight as I can so we get the pink. I didn't do too bad. All right. Let's do that. We're going in a different direction, aren't we? I haven't put racing stripes on the other ones, the other tags that we're using. So this is a whole new thing. I kind of like it. Change can be refreshing. Somebody said, who was it? Was it Eddie? If it was you, Eddie, if it wasn't, I'm sorry. I'm going to blame you. They got acetone and they cleaned their scissors from all the glue and stuff. I had no idea that was a thing. Oh my. I got some glue on the front. It's okay. So I'm going to give that a try. I've got acetone. All right. Here we've got these three like this. Now, let's see some of the bigger images, especially for this guy. I've got this sweet couple. I wouldn't mind a punch of color. I mean, we just finished a totally blue page, and that was nice, but it's kind of enough, huh? I've got an owl, but I know I already have an owl in there. I've got a bunny, but I already have a bunny. She has a colored scarf. All right, I like her. We'll put her there. Now, let's see. What else? A door. Don't mind a door. All that blue again. Let's get some color. You know, these are colorful, but they're way too big. She's awfully blue, but maybe we could put some pink flowers. Let's plan on that. Okay, we're going to have her. We're going to have her. And now this one. A man? He doesn't have to have all that city. Nah. It doesn't do me. And this guy, too small. I want more. Okay, so now I'm down to the faux postage. So let's backtrack a little bit. Yeah, all of that is faux postage. That's that same guy almost. Well, what if I cut out the boot? Let's do that. Let's try and let's see what it looks like. I love the color. I realize it's awfully big. Well, let me see. Will the winter fit? Oh, it really won't. All right. Nope. Nope. We can't put 10 pounds in a 5-pound bag. The goose. The goose is good. There we go. Who said they didn't want a goose? Nobody. I'm just teasing. All right, let's get the goose on first. Here we go. Now we know the goose is a little bit big. I don't need to put glue all the way off. I tore it. That goopy glue. It's all right. It'll mend. There. No one will know. Okay. All right, I love the goose very much. Let's get her down. I know that I've got the goose, a different goose, but a goose somewhere else in the picture or in the journal, but it's not the same goose, so nothing is the same. You know what I mean? All of these images I only made and printed out once. Not to say I won't use them again in another journal, but I made these with artificial intelligence off of Bing, and I can't use them for commercial gain. So if it's going to be a journal that I'm going to sell, but I'm looking, if any of you have started looking, let me know. I'm looking into Canva. Canva has the same image maker as that I'm using. So I'm used to it. And yes, you pay a subscription, but then you can use it in for commercial use. So I'm not completely understanding how it all works. So I've got my son looking into it for me. I mean, I read it, but I don't always understand when they talk about how much room and how many gigabytes and how many, you know, all that. I don't always know what that equals. And he can tell me straight off, Mom, that will be that won't give you enough. Or Mom, by the time you add these add-ons that you're going to need, it's going to be hundreds of dollars a month. I mean, he'll let me know. Okay, so I like her with the flowers at the bottom. Got a leaf here. These are going fast. Don't you think? I do. And I think I want the pink one in the back and the more purple one at the front. Don't get too crazy with the glue because you're going to gouge your glue stick. I like the little stripes, the little bands that we put in there. I think that adds a nice touch. Okay. All right. She looks great. I'm going to leave her alone. No, I'm not. Why do I say these things? I'm going to use the cobalt and give her some of this. Yep. Makes a difference, I'm telling you. Okay, she looks great. Now, our little goosey gander. What are we going to do with you? There's a snowflake right here. I hate to cover it up. And the goose is in the water. I kind of like this though. Let's try this way. Oh, see? I like this. All right. Yep. Just like that. I have no idea really where this lands on the bottom, but I'm just taking a guess. Oops. Oops, oops. I have a lot showing. And I don't think I'll be able to recreate the look of this. Okay, Goosey. Let's trim you up. I like that. That's from a gel plate of mine. Now, little something here. One of those little taggy things. I don't know that a coffee cup is really what that needs. A couple of cupcakes. I don't know. And not food. Let's not have food necessarily. Here is, there's a cowboy on there. Let's put that on there. Yep. Okay. Tag number 2 done. Oh dear, what did I do with the first one? Oh, there it is. All right, last tag. And I think flowers again. I don't think I have any more. I don't have any more evergreen. That's all right. Now let's see. Pink. That might just do it. Let's get a leaf. And let's get a littler pink. This might be better. Okay. Okay. When I'm doing the AI generated images like her, I put the age of people, and I put a variety of ages in. If you don't, everyone will be 18 to 20 years old. I also put kind of like if I want them dressed modestly, if I want them dressed warm, because I did one where I wanted a woman walking in the morning in a garden, in an English garden. She was in a negligee. So, I mean, you really have to be specific when it comes to that stuff. But you know what? That's the trial and error. I'm so glad that I've worked with the free one, because there's obviously no limit of how many I do, and you get a preview. You don't have to print them out, you know, you don't have to upload them. And with every prompt that I give the Bing one, I get 4 potentials. So, and many times 2 out of the 4 is great. So if it's something you're interested in, you can even email me and I'll help you any way I can. But I'm enjoying it very much. Okay, I like her. I think she's fine. I don't think she needs another label or leaf or anything. I think she looks good. So we've got that and this and this. How about this? Can you see the difference right away? No ink. And then we put a couple, we did the tri-fold pockets, which came out great. And then I'm gonna, while I'm away, I will go ahead and probably make just a few more tags so that we can get the journal filled up with tags and get the lace on. Well, thank you so much for enjoying this video with me. I had a great time. I appreciate you crafting along. Please consider hitting the like button. It helps my channel. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers so that we can have our giveaway. And I will be seeing you right down here where there's been a video picked out just for you. See you there. Bye.